What is up, guys? Jaden Ward here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the Robinhood app on your phone. So when we go in here, instantly we will see our portfolio. So this is our account portfolio right here. As you see, this is a little glitch right here that happened, but we ended the day with $1,554. The market's closed right now. This is a Saturday that I'm making this video, but this was what happened on Friday. You'll see over here, right here on this section, this is where your cash is all at. And as we continue to scroll down, we see some news articles on stuff, and I like this because these news articles right here are from your watch list. So whatever's in your watch list, they'll pop up news articles specifically for you. So I really use that. I value that on Robinhood and their app. So as we continue to go through here, we have our cryptocurrencies, because you can buy crypto on here, and then you have your watch list. So to go ahead and add stuff to your watch list, let's say you're going to go ahead and hit that search button, and you could search for a company, and let's just say you want to search up for Ford. So you find Ford right here, and you can click that plus button like that right there, and it'll be added to your watch list, or you could take it off like that. Once you added it to your watch list, you're going to go ahead and see their whole chart, and you can go 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, or 5 years. I wish they could do 10 years, or your a lifespan, however long the stock has been alive, but 5 years is the max as of right now. Now if we go ahead and scroll down, we could see all these stats. So the open of today was $5.01, the high was $5.05, volume 82 million, the low was 490. It tells you the average volume, so that day we were short about almost a little over $1 million, actually less than a million volume, sorry, so 1 million trades. The market cap, so how much money's being put into this company. Your yearly high, so that's that 52-week high, is the yearly at 1056. The 52-week low is 396. So as you see, it's 494. It might be a cheap option or cheap stock to buy. Then we see this dividend yield. So Ford pays 12% a year for you if you're a stock owner. So if you own the share, you'll get 12% a year of that 494 that you are paying. So that's actually a really high dividend. We could see some news on the company as of what they've been doing, as well as shows you the percent that it dropped that day. Maybe related to the news that was made, maybe not. Doesn't really tell you that. It's kind of hard to tell. Then you see some analyst ratings right here, which is if people prefer to buy, hold, sell. So I wouldn't look into these ones too closely, because you're kind of going in like a blind horse if you're just buying because the analysts say to buy. Might be an interesting video to make one day, though, to see how that goes. And then it tells you why they decide to choose that way. And then you could just read, this is for Robinhood Gold. If you wanted to, I could read the full report over, what people are saying about this. But over here, this is where your earnings. So they were actually, this was your expected, so those gray, the faded dots are the expected earnings, and the red is the actual. So if you see on this last quarter 1, we actually fell below what the expected earnings was. So that's a bad sign. Then you can see over here where people also bought. So some people also bought these couple of stocks. If you wanted to check those out, if you wanted to look at stocks for road transportation, you could click this and it'll show you a whole bunch of stocks that has to deal with that. These other categories too. You could look at the volatility, so how much it's jumping up and down. This is a medium range. And let's keep going. You can see your history if you made any stocks. So I did make some puts here. And then you could see an about, so what Ford is, if you didn't know what Ford is, as well as the CEO, when the company founded, how many employees it has, where it's located, all those sorts of things. Now let's get into what would happen if you wanted to buy this stock. So you're going to go ahead and hit this trade button, and I have options enabled, so I can trade options, which is my key strategy when I invest, that I'll teach you guys later. But let's just say we want to buy a regular stock. So we're going to go ahead and click buy. and it shows you how much money you have available. So I have $1,554 available if I wanted to buy this, and I could select the shares. So let's say I wanted to buy 10 shares. It would show me that the cost on the market is $4.94, and it would come out to $49.40 is what I would be buying. If I wanted to buy one share, it'd be $4.94, and if I wanted to buy 1,000, it'd be $4,000. Now, I really don't recommend always buying a market price order. I like to do limits because I want to know exactly how much I'm paying, and I don't want to put a market price in and the stock jumps up to $6 randomly, and it gets in at $6. So what you can do, they don't make it too, it's pretty nonchalant on this app, but you can go to that top right and say market order, and then you can go ahead and do a limit. So this limit order right here, I could click that and I could select how much I want to buy. So let's say I only want to buy the stock if it's below $4.80. Then I go ahead and click continue, and it asks me, do I want to do it for the market hours or for the extended hours? Let's just say I choose market hours, and I hit continue. It can ask me, do I want to do it up to 90 days or do I want to just do it for just Monday? And so let's say I choose Monday. I click continue. I say I want 2 shares, $4.80. It calculates what my cost is. That's my max cost because I put a limit, so it won't be any more than that. Click review, and all you have to do is swipe up to submit. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and do that because I don't really want to buy Ford right now, but that's all you have to do. And if you want to sell, you just have to go into that trade button as well, and there will be a button to sell if you have the stock. As well as, let's just go ahead and dive into this real quick because I like to go ahead of things. If you wanted to trade options, you could go to options right here, and you can see all the options. You could do a call, you could do a put. I sell premiums, I do spreads. That's just what my strategy is, so you could do that too. You could do everything on Robinhood. And then let's go ahead and sit into one last thing. You have your statements in history here, so if you wanted to cancel one of those limits, you can always cancel it by going into here, and you could do that, as well as the free stocks. So this free stocks thing right here, basically, if you use my link, which I'll put in the description, we'll both get a free stock. And if you see here, I've gotten a stock that's worth $175 for free, which is a Microsoft, and I've also gotten a lot of baby ones that are about $5. But you could definitely do that. So if you were down to, if you wanted to, go ahead and click the link in my description, and you can go ahead and get a free stock, and hopefully you get that win big and you get a $170 stock, and that would be amazing. So that is pretty much all you need to know when it comes to buying and selling stocks on Robinhood. It's very, very simple. It's pretty easy. If you wanted to do Bitcoin, you could do it the same exact way. You could go ahead and click buy. You could input how much dollars you want, and it'll tell you how much Bitcoin you'd get. It's pretty straightforward. The last thing I do want to tell you guys is that with Robinhood, I do really like this one thing, and that is that they have instant transfers. So when I'm trading and I see a good opportunity, but I need to put an extra $200 in that I don't have, I can very easily go ahead and instant transfer $200 and make that purchase on the spot, and it doesn't have to take the 3 days to go ahead and get into my account. Now, you do have to set that money aside, because in 3 days, Robinhood will take it away from your bank account, and if you don't have enough in your bank account, they might stop doing the instant transfers for you, which is a pretty bad situation that you don't want to be in because it's very useful. The last thing is with Robinhood Gold. I do have Robinhood Gold, and what basically that does is you can go ahead and click this gold arrow right here, and it tells me, it won't tell me right now because the market's not open, but basically what it will do is it'll tell me the bids and the ask and how many quantity it is. So it'll say 1,000 people are bidding for Microsoft at $173. 200 people are asking to sell Microsoft for $175, and it kind of gives me that option to see what the bids and ask are looking like, and if I want to jump in this, and it just gives me some extra data if I need to. Robinhood's not the best when it comes to data. However, they are very good at simplicity. You can very easily make trades whenever you want, and you can do those limit orders, and it's all on the touch of your phone as well as your computer if you need to. I typically trade on the computer, and I look at my phone sometimes when I'm out and about. So that is how you trade stocks on Robinhood. Very, very easy. and very simplistic. If you guys want me to dive into some deeper strategies, how to use Robinhood in some more advanced ways, let me know. But as far as that is all you really need to know to buy and sell stocks on Robinhood. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like the video, subscribe. It really does help me out. Comment down anything that you guys see or you guys want me to teach next time. It just really makes it the video boost up in the engagement so I can get it out for more people. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.